Okay. Hello, everybody. Well, we're gonna be doing Warhammer Free because I like this game, and I'm gonna try something new. So today we are going to be playing Skaven, just playing Wartime. Now this is a modded faction. As you can see, there's normally only these six, but there's a lot more because of the mod packs we're using. And this is the old world, so it's a lot bigger map than what it's supposed to be. Oh, in vanilla. So, what are our bonuses? I haven't played this guy yet. I I think I just played it once before, just to make sure that everything was working properly. I pretty much just loaded the game. City of the Damage. Let's see. Characters. Okay, so we can unlock unique characters. Okay, for non-Eshin, so this is kind of like Eshin's ability where we pretty much not really worth recruiting non-Eshin units, except for probably like artillery and heavy tier uh units. Diplomacy with Skaven, terrorist reach, defense or military Skaven. So we want to be friendly with all Skaven. Enable poison for all verminkins and Skaven slaves units. Enable warpstone corruption attacks from all warp guard. Night runner units, all armies. Ambush chance recruitment. So devastating flanker for Black Skaven, Death Runners, and Mission Triads. Warp Guard. Shadow Rat Ogres. Okay. So we're gonna be playing on. I'm just gonna play on Norm. Bonuses. Yeah, very hard. Battle difficulty very hard. Game crisis. Not just. Yeah, these are things we're gonna be play on. Let's hop right in. Yeah. I'm I'm doing okay. Last night my headset broke or snapped in two. Still works. I'm still using it. It's really awkward. I have to grab some duct tape. Put it on. Yeah. The art actually looks pretty good. So it seems like our legendary lord is I was looking at his stats earlier. Um he is a hybrid unit, so he's not gonna be good at melee, good at range. I'm trying to remember if he was a spellcaster. Pretty sure he is. So he's like an ultimate hybrid, so he's not really great at anything. So we're probably doing more of a mixed bag between like every types of things, but we're going to be primarily sneaky. So we are going to desperately want to increase our ambush chance. Because we don't want to play fair. So I do have like one mod just to make things a bit easier for like especially with some um like getting new lords, confederating. So essentially, if we can get relations with like 100 to anybody, we can just confederate them. Like, join, if you're other Skaven. Or if we just want to, I mean, I'm pretty sure Force Revision also takes all their legendary characters as well. Yeah, I need to buy the Clan Wars DLC when it goes on sale. Because I haven't played that campaign yet. It's supposed to be pretty fun. We're gonna have no allies for a while. Because we're in the middle of Imperium. So we're probably okay. Oh yeah, other thing, supplies. So we can't just have like quantities amounts of armies. They have that too. Uh, we don't start with a lot of money. Yeah, uh, we don't start with a lot of money. Yeah, income right now. We want to, if possible, before that goes any higher. Question is, do we want to go for the vampires or do we want to go for these guys first? I think I want to go for these guys first. Which one's weaker? Those guys have less settlements, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be contesting these guys. These guys are at war with them, so they're going to have someone to fight. Oh yeah, and these guys can upgrade with Warpstone. This is our 10 to think. I don't know. We have no garrison. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Imperium anyway. This is the normal tree. Yeah, we can't do anything with these guys. So, do any of these guys Black Skaven? Yeah, also the mod pack has random start positions if we want. But I think we'll just keep vanilla. So this is wartime or capital. Assassins, sorcerers, assassins, and warlock engineers. Okay, those are our free recruit lords that we can use. These guys are gonna fight each other. That's completely fine. I'm just gonna be. It's gonna take a hot minute. There's 464 different factions, so it's gonna take a while for turns to pass. Um, One thing I love about this game is that you can just mod a lot of things. Like you can pretty much have any type of playthrough campaign. The game doesn't really hold your hand. I mean, it has tutorials, but there's one specific mode if you go to campaign that just teaches you, which is weird considering like the other two games didn't have anything. Like it didn't even hold your hand. And pretty much just thrown you into the world like good luck. And a couple of things that were like really weird. Like Warhammer. One is that it stated that a couple of factions had like were very hard to handle. I'm like, tell me the dwarves were really hard to handle. They're not. They're like the strongest uh faction, arguably against chaos. Because the chaos had because it was a lot harder to build up than number one. Like the yeah, this is kind of server, huh? Oh, okay. I need to fix why in the world it's turning on and off. Well, that's really weird. Oh yeah, that's because I have hammer coin. Um, I have no idea. I think this is glitched. Why? Hmm, let me just. Can I can't just get rid of him. Um, I don't know how to properly get rid of this guy. I have no idea where he came from. Yeah, they have no army, so I'm just gonna attack this. Um, Casualties medium, I'd rather not. Or siege it. Like, I'd rather have proper siege battles, you know? I guess let's just use this guy as a normal, can this guy not, he can't steal technology? I guess I'll just use this guy as a scout then. Because I don't feel like that this is, I can't get rid of him. So this is a bit weird. Figure out a way to get rid of ExistNet. I mean, I do have a mod to give us, like legendary heroes, but I, assumed that, they would give us like Skaven, not want to change. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna see some weird, wacky combinations about like, a dwarf being in a green skin army. That'll be funny. I gotta get the 100 character was taking a while. I assume he's probably a big. I think one major advantage we're gonna have, especially when we're like the lake, they're not gonna be able to pass it properly, but we are because we have underground empire, the underground, which we're rats. We love holes. We love digging in them. So that gives us an advantage. We also want to be expanding our under empire, so we're gonna want Skaven engineers as fast as possible. What they essentially do, um, under empires are essentially like a mini city inside of a other city that we can just essentially do things. Like we can steal some of its income, we can eat some of their eat some of the people to get food resources. I should probably also explain Skaven faction, like its base. So basics of Skaven, we we eat a lot. So we have a food status. If it goes really bad, like our food reserves, we get a bunch of penalties. We don't want those because our leadership kind of sucks. Uh, yeah, our leadership pretty sucks. This guy, yeah, this guy's also a spellcaster. Oh yeah, we have research tree, so uh, we want control. Okay, we're gaining control. I want that so we can get some chieftains, some basic unit. Start scouting. Oh, dry is there. Okay. Low casualties. Yeah, I'll just fight this because, so what I also did for the humans, since, they haven't been updated since pretty much Warhammer 1, was I essentially just gave them a bunch of, I mean, all units across the board got a bunch of new units with the Radiuses mod pack. I also just reskinned them, so you may see, like, a lot of them, like, isn't that, like, just basic experiments? Like, yeah, they've just been retextured and reskinned to make them look a bit better. And they may have a bit of tweaking, like some units have been buffed, some have been a bit nerfed. One thing I love about this mod pack is that it like buffed some starting armies, like slightly by adding like a unit or two. Especially with like some that you only start with like five or like six. It's like, oh, that's not a lot of units to work with at the start of the game. Especially if you're like one of those factions where it's costs a lot, like the dwarves. Like I mean, like the 5 and 6 was reasonable because for dwarves, because their units are just so good. Downside is just that are really slow. But at the same time, I don't know why you were given. Okay, so where do we want to attack from? Say here. Yeah, or Sun Corruption. Yeah, let's take a look at some of these units. So, yeah, these are tier 2. These are tier 1. Do we have any of our T3? Black Skaven are tier 3. Unit is charging. Okay, so it's like massive chargers. Okay. Pretty sure we have some spells to work with. Oh, that's cool. Effect. I don't know if that's new or not. I want these guys to take some hits. For monster units, those are actually really weak. They're fully backing off now. I realized that I had these. I realized that I had these. Siege equipment. The sorcerer's curse. Oh, it's percentile, not. I'm just gonna fast forward this. There we go. That was I. Oh, I stopped talking for a bit. Oh, that was my bad. I need to start talking more. I was just watching a video of how to properly stream. I mean, one thing that's a kind of a up and a downside of how Skaven occupy settlements is I'll just show you. So yeah, that was really good because they only had missiles. They did a lot of damage though. Like if they just stayed up there for a bit, or if they had more range, they could have done some more damage. Even then, they still. I'm just realizing we did quite a bit of friendly fire, or it could have been their turrets or their towers that they can deploy. I feel like they did a bit of their own friendly fire, kind of. Yeah, potentially. So we're gonna take our first capital. I mean, we already have like a capital area, which is more time. I wonder how we are supposed to get those supposed unique units. or not unique units, those unique characters. I should figure that out. Yeah, we barely lost him when we got one food point, not a lot. Um, that's actually that's actually pretty good. Bit of- Oh yeah, so here we can do sack and expand the underground empire, which essentially go tos make sure it's always at normal. Because the moment we start going to negatives, we're gonna have massive leadership penalties, and our average leadership is 40, so that's removing like a quarter of our leadership, especially all the natural other penalties as well. It's really hard to recover. We gain maximum amount of food source by just capturing settlements. Each settlement. Um, Army upkeep, captives. Yeah, I'm pretty sure low corruption. What the other things? So we don't just have skaven slaves to kind of just want to make some skaven slaves just to fill in the slots. I just realized how squishy these guys are actually. Yeah. So we gain a bunch of -20 for next turn. 10 for promise and stability. That's whenever you capture settlements. Slowly goes down too. Not gonna collect any income from this. This should start being fixed. Damn. We'll start taking that, and then we'll take. Oh, we gotta take that as well. So I'll take these three. I will take. I will take these three. I don't want to lock this guy properly. Um, rights. We can spend. Whoops, sorry, money to do specific bonuses. Dominating scheme, food, but that requires. Farm. After researching 5 technologies, restore all units, heroes, full health and melee, cover all wounded, and recovering lords and heroes to faction. That's pretty big. Snipe stuff after winning free battles. So I think I'm gonna want to get a warlock engineer as quickly as possible so we can get some catapults and some warp stuff. Oh, we're gonna have to get the bell so we can get red guard. They're essentially our think they're like our base skaven melee fighters. Yeah, we want to also unlock this tree as well for our proper assassins. So we'll probably grab the heroes and then just demolish this and then build the assassin tree. Oh, one for the Dead Woods. Oh yeah. One thing to note about Skaven is that we have a couple of unique mechanics. Is that we have our own corruption, like Darius slowly gets twisted into Skaven corruption. Crows, like under spawns, like during battle, we can max like 4, like naturally. We can spend food to like 5 food for each summon. That gives us clan rats. We can spawn those anywhere. And they're temporary units, so they just go away after like 2 minutes. Really good unit for just destroying artillery. Hence why if you're ever against Skaven, make sure you have something protecting your artillery or your archers, or else they're gonna get curb stomped. One neat thing about Skaven is that for most people, unless you're the people that got attacked and had the settlement taken over by Skaven, is that it's gonna look as ruins. So it's kind of hiding. But like all experienced players, like if you're playing against other people, they're gonna know it's Skaven. Like unless it's just like Corn or like other factions that just naturally raise settlements for like benefits or just one of their main mechanics, or they have to obtain settlements through unique means. Like it's pretty much just Skaven. Also depends on the area of the map. Like in middle of here, nowhere. Like I'm pretty sure. I think our closest allies are actually gonna be the vampires down below us. Like people that we can make friends with. Uh, oh wait, I'm trying. Oh yeah, we've unlocked Clan Eshin just naturally as join war against. If we can just naturally just to join war against their enemies, we'll just gain some relation with them. Oh, they're already string rate 63 or free. We're actually pretty low. Medium casualties still. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this battle. I'm just gonna quick save just in case the game crashes. So let me do that. I want to check something. City of oh damn, we have a lot of things. Cancel a 13. Flares. So assassin. We can unlock specialty lords, heroes. We can even get Deathmaster Snitch in here. That's gonna require a lot of work stone. I could auto resolve this, but we're probably gonna take high casualties. Like it's casualties medium, so we're gonna take a lot. I think it's because that they massively like over paired the bots. And they also have no melee, so we just have to get a melee and we win. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna we're, yeah, they're probably just gonna be at front. They're probably not gonna charge at us because they have longer range, so they acknowledge that. And they're just going to charge at us. So what we wanna do is we have a bunch of units like so that we can just do a bit of alright, so we just want to get these guys in melee. Yeah, their modifiers, so we just want to stop them from hitting us. I think that I may have, there's no point in them taking heavy losses. Like what I could do is just have these threat ogres just be over here. Oh, oh, I just realized how good they are. They're just hard focus one unit. Uh, yeah, so we can just summon these guys anywhere. One thing I love to do is put them behind the enemy. Yeah, we just won. There's no point in continually fighting it because it's a settlement battle, so everyone that's in there gets wiped out. So it's just a waste of time. I mean, I guess you could do it for a little bit of extra XP, but I don't really see the point in doing it. It's well, I think it's pretty fun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, these guys all just got wiped out. I was doing me just to charge. I should have just let the Skaven slaves be first because they're the cannon fodder. They're slaves. These are the actual important units that I can't just recruit for a while. Yeah, you almost you it's almost got absolutely destroyed. Ooh, that's a really good item. Regen. It's massive. Yeah, I'm just gonna add the End Vampire. I just want to increase the amount of. I just want to add more schemes list. I just need to add bodies. Uh, yeah, a bit more magic for right now. So essentially, skin corruption is as followed. Like when it gets to 50, it's like neutral. We have like less than 10, plus 4 downside. We don't get any uh menace belows, but we want menace belows. I I don't really see like you have to really really hard to make it so where you're not making corruption. Especially when you just make a top tier settlement. Yeah. One thing I noticed is that when you try and make units, like you have a set amount of units you can make a turn, right? And some units require like 2 turns, like global. Like not all factions have global, it's just that massively increases the amount of money you need to spend. Like I think it doubles it. Like the maybe wondering what do you mean like clan rats? You can only have set number of certain types of units in army, so you can't just have stupid doom stacks. I personally added that in a mod pack. It's not me that actually made it. If you guys want, I could just put the mod pack in the description. Like I can just do that for you guys. These guys cost supply point. Pretty sure one more turn until we can get some chieftains. Dad just didn't disarm me. Yeah, how many more turns? We have 7 turns, one downside, like massive downside to having one of these things as your main settlement. It takes so long because you don't have because you can't just put like 5 nest nurseries in here. You can only put one per settlement. So you can have like free on like one here, and one here. So like bigger ones are like much easier to grow. Then just thinking, when am I gonna actually bother to put a garrison? Definitely gonna want to increase that one first. I just don't want to make money for the moment. So I want these to stabilize. They can't fully stabilize unless I take the full region. Also, now that I think about it, if I want to start producing warpstone, I need to use that's T free. I should probably do that. Yeah, there's so many settlements. Yeah, the enemy has a lot more settlements than the guys down here. I just want to get stronger. do I want the under? What I could do is I could just make the make the thing to get me the the hero first, the engineer hero, and then deconstruct and reconstruct, then build the rune thing like I did with which I'm gonna do with the chieftains. Okay, we're even now, so they have an army somewhere. Okay, that's good info to know. User powers even. Powers mostly based by your armies. Like you can have a lot of settlements and those don't really change the tide. Like you can have like 15 settlements and the other guy has one, but you know, if you that guy with one settlement has an army and you don't, well, it's gonna get into this dilemma. Like we need to get rid of the vampires early on before they can start like getting into battles because they can resurrect people pretty quick. Use dirty undead, they can resummon dead things. If there's a big enough battle, a war fight, I'm trying to remember the proper name, but it's essentially a permanent thing that appears on that map for that region. And it's just a gold mine for the undead because that's like a massive battleground where they can just grab it. Bunch of guys. So their stuff is probably like right here. One's here, one's there. I can make heroes now. Ambush success chance, yes. And perspective, line of sight, and this. I'll just keep the extra Skaven slave just in case for a little bit. It's just gonna take a bit for them to get there. And now I'm just now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to deconstruct it. It didn't build the Eastern Monument. Uh, supply. Oh yeah, good supplies. So good supplies give us bonuses, construction costs for walls, garrison, battle healing cat. There's not really. I guess that's good for this guy, but it's only 1%. It's gonna be negative for a bit, so I'm gonna swapping it in or out. Like, we need to find where other skaven factions are. Like, I don't remember where most of them are. I don't remember where most of them are. Especially with the new map. I where they are because I want because I would love that +5 trading per like alliance that we have for other Skaven. Of course, like later on down the line when we start confederating with them, that's gonna start decreasing. But like mid game, it's gonna be pretty massive. Right now they're bigger. Yeah, they're just building armies. They have like 11 settlements last time I checked, so they're gonna. I just have to make sure that my army's in decent shape. Then I should be fine. And I have to be the one to attack so I can get the ambush. Use Skaven, unlike most factions, when they ambush, like they have to go into a stance and wait for the enemy to come to their circle of control for it to trigger, and even sometimes it can backfire. Skaven have a chance to just naturally ambush people when they attack, but it's at a minus 25% penalty. And like base, it's depending on the region, and there's like other abilities that increase the chance, like passives. Ooh, positive growth. Ooh, that's not good. I guess one downside of having more settlements is that if you go into negatives, it becomes harder because you have to make more food. Uh, you know what? This becomes 4. I can change it to food generation. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach it. I'm close. I should have just ran. Oh well. I'll just go into channeling stance then. I don't see any of their armies. That doesn't mean they're not there. I'm just gonna save up. I'll just make some money. Like save up some money. I just want to put chieftains in the army so I have some nice leadership benefits as well as some they also give some some defense to the Lord when they become a certain level, you can unlock that ability. Yeah, it seems like Clan Ashen's defeating the guy that we declared war with for him. So probably what we should do is that there's an army right beside our big city, which I'm a which not our capital, which I'm a bit worried about. Oh yeah, that balance of power is really going down. It would not surprise me if they have two armies, two full stacks of armies. Like if it's mostly archers and like gunners, we should be fine because we can just we're pretty much all infantry, so we just have to rush in there, make sure the Skaven slaves are in the front, make sure they're the ones taking the damage. What we need to do is we need to send our hero like in front because if they're like right beside the settlement, there's both armies there. There's like really no reason to. That's when I'll just go into ambush stance. Like we just need better vision. Yeah, I can attain at least 150 food. Oh, that minus is 100 food. Oh. Recruit a legendary lore. I think it's a win against the following race. Skaven. I only see their army. Oh, heavy machine guns. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I shouldn't have modded them to get to have miniguns. I can see that was a big oopsie doopsie. Well, yeah, there's like seven of them. Yeah, 20. Yeah, I mean, it's going up. I have no idea what that's for though. That seems like a mission fight, which I don't know what's that mission for. There's nothing here for it. Oh yeah, battle conditions. Sure. Long-term victory, short-term victory. Yeah, let's just take this. Low casualties. How much is low? Oh, like half the army. Okay. Ooh, replenished ammunition affected. Oh, it's in range. Eagle quiver crafted. Ooh, that's. I ain't gonna lie, that's really good. I'm just gonna save up a turn. Um, character experience, especially for sure that's also for unit experience. Yeah, we want that passively so we can rank these guys up. These ranks just give them bit bonuses. Yeah, there's gonna be Civil War if I don't. Doesn't look like he's adding any more into the army. Planation, improving. Action, food. Yeah, it's gonna take us 4 turns to get two, so don't need to spend. Isn't that cheap? I'd rather have this though, so we can get better supplies. I also want to finish these guys up before I even think about doing that. It's gonna be 9, so it should stabilize. We have two provinces, yeah, which is really good. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think yeah, just my favorite faction, like general like lore, lore, gameplay, mechanics, like in all games in Warhammer Fantasy. I just have to give it to Skaven. Like Skaven are just goofy, wacky, mad scientists, or like cartoony assassins. Like the way they talk is just so funny. Like constantly backstabbing, evil maniac scientists, like biological scientists, plagues, chemical warfare, mechanical warfare, nukes. Yes, they do have nukes. It's absolutely terrifying. Like they actively did a bunch of trolls. Like one of the example, like Warhammer 2, like there was like all like the major like new factions, like including the Skaven, had like a mission to because there was a prophecy, like, if a meteor did that, what's so funny about that meteor that started the whole prophecy? It was the Skaven that just did a whole funny troll on everyone. It was like when I firstly figured that out when I was playing the game, I was playing Skaven. I was playing a co-op with my dad. He's also a massive Total War player. Like we're not like anything like amazing. We just like playing the game. Renew assassins. Campaign line of sight. I have one that's just gonna assassinate, and one that's just going to join the army. Oh yeah, we are gonna have a rebellion. I There we go. So that's one of their other capitals, or other. Yeah, it's a capital. Like the faction's capital is this one. logs, some of the basics. And a rebellion, yes, yes, I know, I know, I know. I'm gonna deal with it. Probably Imperials, Blessed Empire. Oh, it's other Skaven, okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, no, no. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ah, the way of love. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Um, I'm just trying to think of something to talk about. It's one of my um favorite games is probably XCOM 2. I loved playing that game. It's fun. Fun. I'm trying to get a mod pack working though right now, which is a bit of a pain. I'm just thinking tonight, do I even bother to see if any of the guys are gonna actually play with me? Like I already know they're gonna be online. I just Plug says he's gonna be online, but at the same time, it's last time he was gonna play. Oh, oh, the game just crashed. Okay. Well, first crash. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We had the loyalty mechanic. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's pass the turn again. Luckily, it auto saves before you end a turn, which is really nice. Yeah, factions are slowly dropping. Yeah, there are just some that are just going to be really strong at the beginning of the game or the campaign. Especially like Drya. Drya has a bunch of tree people. As you may guess, tree people don't exactly feel pain. It's very hard to like you just have natural armor. Outside they're pretty slow. They're trees. You're not really designed to walk. There's other countermeasures. Flamethrower, which I should get some weapon teams up and running for ever going to fight against tree people. And you don't fight them in the forest. You never fight them in the forest. Bad idea to fight tree people in a forest. This is really bad idea to fight them just naturally because, well, we're kind of in a massive forest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, the Empire thinks that they're so big and powerful. I guess we can use the rebellion as free XP at the same time. So they're gone. Let's research. Yeah, I want this kid. Well, anyway. I'm also just gonna put passively gonna put a lord in here. You're at war with someone. There we go. Ooh, clinician. Oh, that despawn more down there. Oh, wrong button. Griffin. There you go. Characters. Oh yeah, I just realized that lords increase upkeep. I mean, it's going pretty okay. Oh, definitely. I've already taken some of their stuff. What? Oh, that okay. One Y. Secure Y.
game has this mod. This mod, it turns a normal world into Warhammer. But you're
Yeah,
getting your ads yet.
I know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know. I've watched some of those videos. Okay. Um, do I want non-aggressive? I'll I'll keep you as a friend for now. Like I'd rather just focus on not getting backstabbed right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, 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 no. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. Maybe next week. Get you one way or another. I'm gonna find you. Get you, I'll get you. So there is a poem. So little pole apple tete aspelete potete tete 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 hula on. Yeah. Okay. Well, I wonder how big that rebellion's gonna be. Like if it becomes pretty big, we can get some XP from that and some loot, as well as some food. Because we desperately need to just keep fighting. Lord defected. Oh, that's an absolute shame. He defected. Success. Something is I need food. Oh, that's kind of neutral. There's so many armies. I'm at 36%. Difficulty. So it could be +2. Okay. Oh, I should have just got rid of him. But I should have just also attacked them. Or just manually did it. Uh-huh. There's only 400 in free factions left. Or clans. Yes, like each thing has like skaven or clans, empires. It's like empire. Then you have vampires. You have the or the fleet, or not vampire. The people that are on ships, on fleets. And then you have the trying to remember war bands for like chaos, tribes for like Norska, Norskins. Pretty much Vikings with mammoths and werewolves. I mean, they're technically called skin wolves, but they're werewolves. And werewolves and dragon and frost dragons. It's supposed to called wyverns, but they're biggest. They're just dragons and trolls, frost trolls, chaos trolls, and horses. Very surprising that they're able to have horses up there. And I guess like it's fantasy, so it's a fantasy game. Except for Skaven and the Empire that have guns. Especially in this mod pack. The Empire. Yeah, they oh that's a full blown army up there. Heard that's half army. Oh, they're raiding me? Oh, that's annoying. I just realized that. Oh, that's gonna give a bunch of penalties. They're only stealing 26 gold. Which is kind of funny. I'm just gonna put that on one of my chieftains. I'm gonna put this and put that on my chieftain. There we go. Rewards. Ooh, ate food. That guy was a thick boy. Construction costs. Oh, I'm a bit under. You son of a turkey. Very prisms. I don't see their lord, their legendary lord. I increase that. I need to spend money to stabilize this as well. Well, I just have to back off. And now we're down to 400 remaining. Free. Yeah, there we go. They're fully consuming each other. I think it just takes a while initially because a lot of people just have so many settlements at the beginning. Then they can just start and they can throw waves and waves of armies at each other. One thing I find amazing about Skaven is that losing half your army is considered low casualties, which, like earlier, to be fair, it is historically or like lore accurate because there's just so many Skaven because they're rats. Essentially, they breed like crazy. Like they're always main thing. They have to outnumber their enemy. Like there's rarely any instances like lore where they've actively won while like even at the same time when you have like I think that's like clan wars or clan wars or when they're whoever bought a nuke monsters. Like they still have like massive armies with it. Like it's not like in the video game where they have sucked the units. They'll have like a couple monsters, even though that they're not like extremely common. They're like the main producers. Like they are like why would you attack? I may just fight this just yeah, I'm just gonna set these on AI because I don't really care about these units. I'm gonna fight this though because I don't feel like losing half the army. The scariest thing is gonna be their machine guns. But hence what the garrison's for. Meat shields. Most metal thing, garrisons because well oh yeah, they have a lot. Is that our artillery piece? Yeah, they have artillery. Yeah, these guys are just gonna be stupid strong because they're really strong in auto resolve. Like also naturally fighting as well, they're gonna be really strong too. I don't know why I decided to fight. Oh, maybe they thought of. I don't know. Oh, I know it. Yeah, reinforcements are pretty much spawning in instantly. So what we want to do, we just want to have a couple units in their back line. It's gonna have assassin back there with them. Front infantry. I don't really care about these guys. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah, this is artillery. Those are machine guns. Just charge at them. Just gotta charge immediately. Yes, good, good, good. Shoot, shoot the ones that don't matter. Shoot the unimportant. One. Though. At least they're given some magic, some missile resistance. And it's GG. Yeah, decisive victory. That's that's practically GG. Yeah, they just they laid waste. They just didn't have enough firepower. Also, pretty sure those equipment's pretty expensive as well. It's like really strong in auto resolve, but also made me think, well, what do you mean auto stall? Like, yeah, it was a close victory with only this amount it was supposed to be close victory with that in auto resolve. I think it's because in auto resolve they assume um like all the ammo's used up pretty much. Pretty sure. I mean, I also think it's because like they see like two things that do like 2.2k worth of damage, and which are machine guns. Like even after a couple of volleys, they like did a number. I think they like stopped doing a good amount of damage just because I put that plus 20% missile resistance on them. Like absolutely terrifying is that if they can get if one of their lords put a magical attack which they ignore like ward save or like missile resistance, physical resistance, like ward essentially prevention of all damage types, which is people think, well, can that just be to 100 then? I mean, it could, but it only accumulates for like 90%. So if you have like 100 and like 50% ward resistant or like ward save, only 90% of that's ever counted, like period. So there's like no real point to go up past it. Like you're essentially just wasting energy and resources that you could just be putting on something else or someone else or doing other things, buying units. Just by having units in the back are like meat shields. I think the AI is programmed to shoot like the bigger, like juicy targets. I think the only reason why they shot this game slaves first is because they were shown up faster first. It's more food. Ooh, sweet. I can take the money, or I rather. Region's pretty nice, but I rather take the food. Oh yeah, it went to my favor against. So yeah, they definitely still have another army somewhere. I think they're just doing half stacks. I don't know why they attacked that to begin with. Dum 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 dum. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'm about to unlock this plus 3 leadership. And I'm gonna save it with there. Really tend to see what these are. Okay, well, I'm just gonna quickly save. I don't want to skip, so I'm just absolutely curious what happens if I do this, or is this even winnable? Because this is probably a mission, like a battle mission. Yeah, see, this is it, gaining now. I have no idea what this is supposed to say. Really nothing else to say. What happens? Oh, okay. They don't have any natural infantry, but all their stats are massively nerfed. fight this. Do. Do. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. What's our map gonna be on anyway? Oh, um, rather take hold this spot. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can win this. Oh, it's not good. These stuff seems to slow him down. Yeah, well, they're gonna route quickly. Oh wait, we have plus 50% war save? There you go. They can't reach him. I think he did. There you go. They can't reach in anymore. Yeah, there should not have been a fight without these random buffs. I was hoping I could keep my rat ogre. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm missing 2 units. I'm not missing any of my heroes though, which is good. These two are still alive. This guy's still alive. These two are still alive. This guy's. I think I'll. I don't know what I lost. I think they just routed though. Yeah, that was. Realistically, I should not have won that fight. Just so many units. I'm just trying to think of what routed. I think it was a couple of these guys. Possibly routed. So no, I don't remember whatever it is. Or I think the recent patch fixed the it's at a sliver of health and it dies thing, even though it obviously survived. The rat ogres has worked though. That Mortis engine of theirs got so much value though. I completely forgot they had that essentially this thing. This gives them HP like regen, which is still like absolutely. I should have gotten rid of this immediately. I completely forgot it was there. So I was wondering how in the world are they not taking any damage at all? I'm like looking at it. Ah, that's why. Yeah, I need to figure out what in the world is not fixing it. I need to double check. I have a feeling I forgot to put a mod in, maybe? That's my best guess. Okay. Okay, I lost one of those. I did not lose. I only lost one of those, so it's not a massive deal. Yeah, massive level. I'll take the gold. Oh, we gotta work from it. Okay, well, plenty of gold. Guys spent a good amount of it already. Got a lot of food now. 60%. I just want that extra movements. Oh, that was an interesting fight. So that one triggers, I'm guessing, a random chaos, and we get a bonus to fight it. Oh, damn, they have a lot of settlements. Oh, I think the Empire's, that's the Empire, so that means their main city's nearby. And I want to put a fun surprise in the, like underground. We got some early levels, which was nice though. We're still even. I'm like half dead. My area's half dead. They must be really struggling. Do 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 do. Trying to think of something to talk about. Um, yeah, just having some fun. It's fun. Do 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 do. Ashes do boy, ashes do ashes I just like singing to myself. It's it's cool. I would love to put music, but copyright. I don't understand cop. I would love to put music, but copyright. I don't understand the copyright thing. Like as long I can get that, but like with music, like if you put like a description like the offer, isn't that like free self promotion though? Or like free promotion? Like people like it, they like go, ooh, this is the person. Go up, go, oh, sweet, this is some cool music. I should definitely listen to this more often. I'm happy. Oh, you got it. Oh, really? First, I'm given an event of unhappy population. Really annoying. Characters, events. Oh, I think it's just this settlement that's getting the event. Characters, military crackdown, military presence. Yeah. And this army is actively trying to figure out what it is. I need a Well, it's not moved. So thanks. I need that as well. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Technology, unit upgrade, buildings, forged, unit payment. All non-nation units. Yeah, having I was gonna play just one, Do 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 do. Do. I think after yeah, after this turn down, I'm gonna save, then I'm gonna call it. I think I think this was fun. If you guys want me to do more of this, I'll this campaign. I'll gladly do it, and I'll figure out why little descriptions are so weird. I'll do my best to figure out what's going on with that. I may have to install a couple mods. It's if you guys want me to keep doing this, like if we get like on YouTube thing, like one like, one like, just one like, and on just one guy just commenting, like anything, or just if anyone wants to say stuff, saying, just let me know. I'll play this. Like all I just need is one person to say, yeah, I'll be interested. And I'll probably just set up something on the calendar for both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is constantly cutting in and out, and I need to figure out why it's doing that. Because it just stops. I just wish that like I've had a couple times where just my internet just like cuts off and just in for like split second and just immediately just cuts, which is super annoying. It just kind of takes a while. I'd just rather have control over my settlements. There's no point in having 20 settlements if you can't, or like four provinces if they're like constantly going into rebellions every turn. It becomes very hard to manage. Yeah. Okay, so that's at 100, so that can't get any worse. So let's pause this. Going to turn for me to build that. Oh, that's not good. All for him. There's doors here as well. Well, I just want to do that so we're better friends. He's train rank 55. I think he just has an amazing start, so he's just steamrolling everyone. It's like I just can't wait to put an Undercity in there. So that happens. So one characters event. If I 2 more turns. If I'm just here for another turn, I -4. So you get to don't get better. I could put another bell in here temporarily. I could put another bell in here temporarily. Plant thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna call it. Well, have a good one, folks. And hope you liked what you watched. And if you just want to follow, subscribe, I so you can know when I'm normally streaming. I normally just stream. I rarely post. I'm just gonna be. I was able to fully get the streaming thing set up for YouTube. I am going to be posting the rest of the part of the city of the Mordheim City of the Dam up to part 9 because I haven't done part 10 yet. That's gonna be Saturday at 2 p.m. Or is it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Sunday at 2 p.m.